Everybody, it's Dave checking in. Hi, George. Actually, I should say hi, Bobby. Robert Allen Swigert of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hey, Bobby, you remember what I did to Wesley? What was that? Was that 10 years ago? What he did to my car? I guess some people would say I was unfair to him. I got him fired from his job. I think I broke up his girlfriend relationship, crushed him into the dirt, something like that. I'm going to do that to every one of your kids now. So George can watch it. How many kids you got, Bob? 5? Yeah, they're all going to lose their jobs. They're all going to have family problems. It's going to be horrible. All because of George. That's too bad, isn't it? Sorry, Bobby. Why is Bobby figuring into this? Well, George will tell you that when we were little, he had a Tonka truck, which was a little Texaco truck. Remember that? It was a Texaco fuel truck, and I had a little wrecker, a white wrecker. Remember that, Bobby? The Tonka truck incident? And George and I were the best of friends, and we were playing trucks in the backyard. And Bobby came over and said, "Hey, let's have fun with the trucks." And he took George's Texaco truck and my Tonka tow truck, and he poured gasoline all over him and set them on fire. See, Bobby was a real sadistic prick growing up. He used to sit on top of me. And let's see, how old were you, Bob? 5 years older than me? He used to sit on top of me and pin my arms down and smash me in the face. That was his form of babysitting. But he liked George a lot. He took pictures of George. He had a thing for George. George is so photogenic. So Bobby had this kind of love affair with George, kind of an incestual thing. Remember, Bobby? Remember how many pictures you took of George? Like your whole room was filled up with them, like you had some kind of secret fantasy. I remember it very well, Bob. So you think George is going to move to Fort Wayne? Well, let me tell you what I've done. I've talked to the Fusion Center in Indianapolis. It's always funny when I talk to a Fusion Center. They think I'm a crackpot, and I say, "Type in my social security number." They go, "Yes, sir. What can I do for you?" So, George, your escape to Fort Wayne is going to be completely shut down. You're not going to have that escape. Bobby's not going to want you in town and sacrifice his 5 kids for you. I don't think so. No, he's going to want to keep an arm's distance away. Journal-Gazette, you want an article in the Journal-Gazette about your fiascos? Local hometown hero is complete crackpot, shuts down Port of Charleston. That's coming. Totally discredited. You'll never be able to go back to Fort Wayne, ever. And anyone you associate with will be targeted. Oh, it sounds like a targeted individual. Hey, George, you wanted to play big-time deep state games, right? I mean, it's all wargaming and simulation. A lot of my subscribers want to see how this is done. We're just going to use you as a living autopsy. Strap them down and get the scalpels out. Joshua Swigert will tell you all about it, right, doctor? So it's going to be ugly, 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 ugly. And every day goes by, more people in George's life are going to start having anxiety. What's going to happen to me today? How am I going to pay the price for George to live out his fantasy in New York? Ah, man, it really is a shame. You see, George, the art of war would tell us not to cut off your means of escape. Give your enemy an opportunity to escape. Well, we decided not to do that. We decided to cut it off now, so you don't have any place to go. You're just going to keep getting backed in the corner and backed in the corner until you can't take it anymore. Then when you do snap, then you'll be able to get some treatment. So this is our way of helping you out. We want to be a cooperative healing agent in your life, George. Won't that be wonderful when you have your little straitjacket on and you may not even come back from it? And all your followers and all your supporters and all the people that say we're behind George, they can send you cards to your little rubber room. But you're not going back to Fort Wayne, period. You're not going back to Fort Wayne. So you wasted your money on your house. And pretty soon you're going to have financial problems. And probably will be some taxes due on your house, and you'll lose your house. Big home foreclosure for George Webb Swigert. Because he doesn't want to play ball with his brother Dave. And he wants to watch his life destroyed in front of the entire world. And I'm getting these people telling me, "Well, you're really a creepy guy." No. I have to do this in front of you so the next time I tell one of you, take my video down, or I'm going to sue you, you go, "Hey, I'm not fooling with this guy. He probably will." Yeah, see, George will tell you about my training. George will tell you about the different agencies that I supported and worked with. He'll tell you about a lot of things. We're just getting started, George. It's really going to be fun. We call this the living autopsy down at the agency. Strap them in, get the scalpels out. Hey, does this hurt? And boom, stick it right in their calf. Hey, does this hurt? Stick it right in their forearm. Does this hurt? I don't know, George. Does it hurt? Because we're not stopping. We're not stopping until you evacuate New York. And you know it'll never end. Everybody's got your number. And your cat lady friends, your house lady friends, they're not going to be able to withstand this because they'll start being next on the list. And oh, by the way, LTV or whoever you are, I'm being nice to you. Because you actually fit into our plans right now, so you don't have to worry. You're in no danger. Not so much for George Webb Swigert, class of '82, Miami University, with 2 kids, and his brother, Robert Allen Swigert, Fort Wayne, Indiana, with his 5 kids. You know, Wesley, remember what happened? Now Joshua's going to join the club. You and Joshua can form a club. People that have had their jobs destroyed when Uncle Dave gets upset. Gee, it's been a long time. I thought we were past all this. It's been over a decade. Everything's been cool, but Georgie wants to play games. And Bobby, after all, you did destroy our big bruisers, so have fun this weekend.